But if I'm wrong, you can call me out. But I do believe that I gave the best synopsis that I could of metamodernism and why it means so much to me, and its thematic connections to Gemini, which comes out October 18th. That's a little over a month away. I'm getting it mastered right now, like I told you, and I'm doing a visualizer for the whole EP, I believe. I'm still doing the film for Pixel, but that's going to come out with Pixel when it comes out next year, in the first quarter. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the pre-save link. Stay tuned for the festivities of the release month and the post-release month and all that's going to come with the, because this is just the second part of the Pixel era, y'all. It started with Flux. You know, I was sneaky with that, you know, because I wasn't too sure of the concept at that time. I wasn't too sure I wanted to do a trilogy. But then I took a look at my catalog and I'm like, nigga's done trilogies. I've done several trilogies. If y'all may remember my run with Cadena, Onyx, and Orbit, exactly. Y'all may remember my debut year when I came out with 3 EPs. I came out with Lumen, which is my ambient EP from 2017. How many fans out there remember that one? Okay, and you got Acuerdo, you know, Spanish language title, but it's still instrumental music. And then you had, actually I think I released 4 EPs that year, because you have Until Now, which is my debut EP as Nctrnm that has the Nick Beats on it. And then Founded, which I released on Christmas of 2017, which is my final EP of that year. 4 EPs. And there actually, I believe, was another one called Om, the French word for man, which I released in September of 2017. So there's been times where I released a quintilogy, or whatever you call a fucking fivelogy. You know, that. You know, there's been years where I've done that. There's been years where I've just done a whole bunch of Lucy's. So I'm just like, I can do this. You know, I can definitely do this. But I definitely wanted to space it out so you guys weren't overwhelmed with too much content all at once. And so that I wasn't overwhelmed. Because I'm still in school. I'm still in my senior year. You know, I can't be fucking up. I already fucked up a little bit. You already know about that. You know, we don't have to bring up old shit. All right. But I already kind of fucked up a little bit. So I kind of had to, you know, really make sure I take the senior year seriously and get my shit in gear so that I finish strong. And because of that, I wanted to space out everything. And so I hope you guys have been very patient. You guys have been very understanding. You've been very loyal. Those of you have been, you know, nobody has left. Nobody has abandoned. Nobody's jumped ship. And I really appreciate that. And I don't think I take enough time to say that, how much I appreciate everybody for being loyal and for sticking by me. Because seeing that, even in spite that more than anything, makes me feel motivated to continue intrinsically inside. Because it makes me feel like I have a team. It makes me feel like I'm putting in work for people who really appreciate what I'm doing. So thank you. Make sure that you hit follow on Facebook, fb.nctrnm.com, in case you forget. Make sure you hit follow or like or whatever the case you want, or whatever you want to do on the page. Make sure you hit that. Make sure you go over to my YouTube at youtube.com/@nctrnm and you hit subscribe, and also watch my latest visualizer. And all my other social medias are at nctrnm or some variant of that with the URL. All of them are just nctrnm, but I mean with the URL it could be like, you know, with YouTube it was at nctrnm. On Twitter it's just, is it x. I still don't know if it's x.com or if I should be telling people x.com, but for now twitter.com/nctrnm, maybe x.com/nctrnm. We don't know. It depends on where Elon's at with it, right? I'm still getting the website together. I know we're on some Linktree shit for right now, but that's not going to be forever. I'm still, you know, getting that together. I have the design selected. I'm just making sure I have all the information filled out and that it's putting my best foot forward so that you guys have an actual space to come to. Keep up with what I'm doing and not just on social media, which can kind of feel like all over the place, I know. So I'm trying to put the blog, you know, on there from Tumblr. You know, I'm trying to put nctrnm.tumblr.com on there, or try to get it synchronized on there so that way you can access all my posts on the website. I'm doing. There's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes, y'all. You know, so if you see me a little quiet, try to understand that I'm behind the scenes putting in that work. You know, I'm being the G in lasagna and being quiet about my moves. I'm being the G in lasagna and being quiet about my moves. For those of you who that didn't click with, when the replay of this comes, you're probably watching the replay. Make sure you play that part back and make sure you get that one. All right. With that being said, make sure you have a great evening. Make sure you stay safe if you can. Make sure you have a great evening if you can. Don't imbibe too hard. Don't get too intoxicated. You know, if that's a problem for you. If it's not, even if it's not a problem for you, we want everybody to be healthy. I want to see y'all alive at the virtual concerts and at the shows next year and this year. So let's stay healthy. Let's stay safe. Let's stay mindful. Let's stay demure. Let's stay mindful. Okay? Let's stay demure and let's stay mindful. I love y'all. All right.